If distilled water is perfectly clean, why not just run 100% distilled water? Because pure water lacks the chemical properties required for engine survival. Water naturally boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, and freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, it provides absolutely zero lubrication for the mechanical water pump and possesses zero rust inhibitors. The golden 50-50 mix. By combining 50% distilled water with 50% antifreeze, ethylene glycol or propylene glycol, you create a thermodynamic shield. Under a 15 psi radiator cap, a 50-50 mix will not boil until roughly 265 degrees Fahrenheit, 129 degrees Celsius, preventing vapor lock and steam pockets. The mixture lowers the freezing point to a staggering -34 degrees Fahrenheit, -37 degrees Celsius, preventing the water from expanding and cracking your engine block in winter. Antifreeze contains proprietary inhibitor packages, IAT, OAT, or HOAT, that lubricate the water pump, coat the metal, and neutralize the pH of the system to prevent rust. For the fluid type of tap or hose water, the mineral content, TDS, is extremely high: calcium, magnesium, chlorine. The boiling freezing defenses are none. Boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And the corrosion risk is severe: guaranteed scaling, galvanic corrosion, and electrolysis. For the fluid type of pure distilled water, the mineral content, TDS, is zero. The boiling freezing defenses are none. Boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And the corrosion risk is moderate. Lacks rust inhibitors, can slowly oxidize cast iron. For the fluid type of 50-50 pre-mixed coolant, the mineral content, TDS, is zero. The boiling freezing defenses are maximum: -34 degrees Fahrenheit freezing, 265 degrees Fahrenheit boiling, and the corrosion risk is zero. Contains advanced anti-corrosion and lubrication additives. Over the summer, you noticed your coolant was low and topped it off with water from the garden hose. Now, understanding the dangers of mineral contamination, you want to fix the compromised system properly before winter hits. Here is the exact protocol I use to rescue a contaminated system and return it to OEM spec. Phase 1. The distilled flush. Do not just drain the radiator and refill. That leaves contaminated water deep inside the engine block. Step 1. Drain the radiator. Ensure the engine is completely cold. Place a drain pan underneath and open the radiator petcock, drain valve. Let it empty completely. Close the valve. Step 2. First distilled fill. Fill the radiator to the brim with 100% pure distilled water. Step 3. Circulate and purge. Turn the vehicle on. Turn the cabin heater to maximum heat and the fan to high. This opens the heater core valve. Let the engine run until it reaches operating temperature and the thermostat opens. Let it run for another 10 minutes. Step 4. Drain and repeat. Turn the engine off, let it cool completely, and drain the radiator again. The water will likely come out cloudy or colored. Step 5. Achieve clarity. Repeat steps 2 through 4 until the water draining from the radiator is perfectly clear. Your system is now flushed of minerals and old coolant. Because you flushed with water, your engine block currently contains trapped, pure distilled water, usually about 50% of the system's total capacity. If you pour 50-50 pre-mixed coolant in now, you will dilute the system to 25-75, which is highly dangerous. Look up total capacity. Check your owner's manual for the total cooling system capacity. Add 100% concentrated antifreeze. To get a perfect 50-50 mix in a 2.0-gallon system, you need exactly 1 gallon of antifreeze. Pour exactly half of your total capacity using 100% concentrated antifreeze. Ensure it matches your OEM fluid type, OAT, OAT, or HOAT. Top off with distilled water. Because you added the exact amount of concentrate needed, simply fill the remainder of the radiator with pure distilled water. Bleed the air. Leave the radiator cap off. Start the engine with the heater on high. As the engine warms, air bubbles will burp out of the radiator neck. Top off with distilled water as the level drops. Once bubbling stops, replace the cap. Let's debunk some myths. I can just use water from my garden hose in an emergency. Fact, only if the alternative is being stranded in a life-threatening situation. If you must use tap water to get home, you must perform a complete deep chemical flush the very next day. Do not leave it in the system. Myth, running 100% pure pre-mixed antifreeze will cool my engine better. Fact, pure antifreeze is actually a terrible conductor of heat. Without the water to absorb and transfer the thermal energy, your engine will overheat. Furthermore, pure antifreeze freezes at roughly 10 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 12 degrees Celsius. It requires the chemical reaction with distilled water to drop the freezing point to minus 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Myth, my coolant looks bright green or orange, so it's still good. Fact, color is just a dye. Over time, the chemical anti-corrosion additives degrade, and the fluid becomes highly acidic, even if it looks perfectly clean. You must test it with a multimeter or pH strips, or stick to a strict mileage interval. Now, once and for all, never allow anything other than 100% distilled water to mix with your coolant. Treat tap water like poison for your engine block. Never run straight water. Never run straight antifreeze. Always aim for a 50-50 mix to perfectly balance heat transfer, freezing protection, and chemical lubrication. Coolant does not last forever. Even long-life fluids degrade after 5 years or 100,000 miles, losing their ability to protect against galvanic corrosion. Change it before you have a problem. If you are topping off a slightly low radiator, use a 50-50 pre-mixed jug. If you are doing a deep flush with distilled water, use concentrate to account for the pure water left trapped in the engine block.